So I've got some parts that I need to remove the rust, but I don't want to use my blaster setup on this because it's got nice chrome on this side. I'm going to build a electrolysis setup today to remove rust from metal parts. So I'll just have a container with liquid electrolyte solution. Hook that to a power supply with positive and negative. The part is negatively charged in this electrolyte. The current will flow from negative to positive, transferring the rust from my part over to this anode, and then I will have a rust-free part. A test setup, I'm going to start on a smaller scale and use this little plastic jar. With electrolyte about to this level here, I'll be able to do about half of this big part at a time. Take my electrolyte solution. I've started with 500 milliliters of distilled water, and I'm going to add some sodium carbonate, which is available as washing soda in the store. Don't use baking soda, that's sodium bicarbonate. So I'm going to add 1 full sporkful to the water. For my electricity, I'm going to use green for positive and purple for negative. Make sure the power cords are equal length. I'm going to strip about 2 centimeters back on each of the wires. I'm going to use this copper rod as a hanger for my parts. I'm going to bend a hook on the end of my copper rods to hook the parts to. I'm using some voltage grade assembly tape to hold my power cords onto my copper rods. So to hook up my power supply, I just need to connect the green, which is positive, and the purple cord, which is negative. For my anode, I'm going to hook this old iron washer up to positive and drop that in the electrolyte, and my part is my cathode, so I hook that up to negative, and I will let that work overnight and come back tomorrow and see what happened. So I've had the current on this since yesterday, and the electrolyte is just horribly filthy. The part looks really good. Check that out. The rust is gone. Look at that. So here's the part that was in electrolysis overnight. Here's before. Here's the back side. Big difference. So I just need to flip this around and do the other side. Electrolysis is badass. Works awesome. In fact, I'm going to build myself a larger setup so I can do bigger parts. I'm giving this 5 out of 5 Ichiban Moto stickers. Click here to subscribe for weekly Ichiban Moto videos.